Salem.
And Dusty.
And you are listening to the Sock Drawer Podcast on Realm of the Mist Entertainment. Hello everyone, this is Salem.
And Dusty.
And you are listening to the Sock Drawer on Realm of the Mist Entertainment. Today we have a very special guest, our friend Patches.
Told you I had a guest.
Yeah.
And now you can say he's real.
And now you can say he's real, so go ahead and say hello to us, Patches.
Hello to us, Patches.
Now, Patches is here, and it is very, very special of him to be here because we've got a good chunk of time to talk about something that Patches does that I absolutely love that we will get into. But before we do, how was your Christmas, Patches?
It was pretty uneventful. Got bit in the face by a dog, but that's okay. That was my fault. And drank a bunch of wine and continued our second annual Robo Night Christmas.
Robo Night Christmas.
So Robo Night is one of the Power Rangers series from a few years ago, and they have a Robo Night Christmas on Netflix, and it's amazing. It's the greatest.
I've never heard of it.
Nor would you, because it's that bad. But it is. But it is that freaking amazing. So this is now.
I want to rewind a bit. What did you do to a dog?
So we were playing this game that someone got from Target called Blockbuster, and it's based on Blockbuster.
Right.
So you have to name movies, and there's different ways that you do it. So one of the ways is one word. Another way is by a quote, either from the movie or that you make up that would be in the movie.
Right.
And the other one is by acting it out. So I had to act out Dr. Dolittle. So instead of trying to talk to a stuffed animal, I talked to their actual Rottweiler German Shepherd. And and he got nervous and he jumped up and he bit me in the face. Not hard, but I'd be like, well, I screwed up. I'm sorry, puppy.
Aw,
that
was your fault.
I never said I was a smart man. Just
I imagined that a dog bit you in the face, that it was like one of those little Chihuahua Yipper dogs.
No, it's gotta be a Rottie.
No, this is a big dog.
And they are so sweet, too.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He just got nervous because I was trying to whisper to him. He was like, what's he doing? And he snapped in my face.
I know why I imagined it was a little Yipper, because that's what you expect to bite you in the face, is one of those little fuckers. Yeah, I don't ever expect a big dog to bite.
No.
He just eats your face.
Oh, man. Well, I feel bad for that. I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh, no, that's fine. I don't care less.
Nah.
Well, your face actually looks fine.
Yeah,
I don't even see
No, it doesn't.
I don't see anything.
Nope. Wrong.
It does. It has.
I didn't mean that. You know it.
Well, to be fair, you guys are.
To be fair,
you guys are pretty
God,
much.
I hate that fucking show.
I know. We won't
So
go into
much.
that. We love it. You hate it, but you two haven't actually known each other very long.
No.
We have known each other a bit longer.
Yes.
Just like 20 years or something like that.
Something small.
Something like that. I don't even remember when I first met you. Was that sad?
That would be 2000 or 2001. So.
Was it at the gaming store?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and explain this gaming store, this past, this history?
That's history. We have history patches.
We do
Oh
have
my
history.
God, 20 fucking years worth of it. That's a fifth of an entire decade.
It's like,
not entire
it's like
decade,
3
entire
years.
century. Sorry,
and then,
decade is 10 years.
there's Marsha. There's Dusty. There's Dusty. and then like the last 2 years. So there's been like a 14-year gap.
I was going to say, we had
actual interaction.
We had a gap because the gaming store pretty much went away.
Yeah.
Because
relocated and
relocated. We were still there for that, but then the owner moved to Buffalo and it went away. And then I lost touch because I had an ex at the time who didn't like my previous friends. So he pretty much said, "Don't talk to Patches or any of those people."
Fuck, dude, I wouldn't like.
it wasn't even
either.
Patches then.
No, you weren't. You were somebody else. Just like I was somebody else, as you just accidentally did. So, but yeah. But then you ditch the ex and the good people come back into your life.
Wow.
I know.
Isn't that amazing?
And then I get a co-host like you, which I screwed up somewhere.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, I was a neighbor. I was a neighbor for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then co-host.
Yeah. Because I'm desperate for company, I guess.
You could fucking say that again with your 2 cats.
Cinder around here somewhere.
There's nothing wrong with me having 2 cats. As long as they don't go farther, right?
37 is the cutoff in the new group of friends, I guess.
Yeah, we mentioned that. Yep, because Patches, of course, is part of the D&D group that we just got invested in. Which, after we're done with this, we have a new member joining, so that'll be interesting.
That'll be very interesting. So, Patches, why don't we get into the meat and potatoes here? The reason why you are here to, speak with us, to be a guest speaker.
Ritual sacrifice.
No! It's because you represent my boyfriends. They just don't know they're my boyfriends.
Fair enough. Their girlfriends don't know that you're their girlfriend.
There's a picture of me with them on Facebook. That counts as a relationship, right?
Yeah, as long as you change your status. Just tag both of them in there. It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Tag them in. Why are you tagging them in, though?
Because they're a pro wrestling tag team.
Whoop, whoop. Pro wrestling tag team under what federation? Is that what it's called? Federation?
It could be organization. New York Championship Wrestling. I am the owner, the CEO, the money man, the Michael Jackson to the Tito Jackson of everyone else.
So why would you be crazy enough to even start something like that?
As my friends know, I hate money.
Okay.
So when I had a little bit of money, because I was able to get myself out of debt and what we like to call Utica rich.
Ooh.
It's not impressive. It's just you're out of debt.
I haven't done it, so I'm impressed.
When you get there, you'll be happy that you'll realize, well, I'm really not that far out of debt. And
Utica rich is having more dollar bills in your home than cockroaches.
No, not necessarily. Just your bank account. Just your bank account. So they established that I hate money, and I do love pro wrestling, and I've always wanted to have a organization of my own, and all the stars kind of fell in alignment, and I found all the information I needed, and I had started to network with other wrestlers and organizations throughout the Northeast. I do commentary for one in Massachusetts, Truly Independent Wrestling. That's why I am tired and out of it, because we just drove back last night. And that's where I got to meet some amazing people and the groundwork and foundation for my company. And then a year and a half later, we are going strong, unless I get my license revoked.
Why would you be getting your license revoked?
New York State's full of a bunch of cunts.
We know this, we live there.
We live here. So I live here specifically.
So last show, we had a hardcore match, which wasn't even that hardcore by standards. And the commissioner was okay with everything. And then 10 days later, I get a letter saying that my license may be fined, revoked, or suspended because of the match that he approved. And we went over everything with him. So, not happy about that. I'm ready to go to war with the state. No, and again, I hate money, so I'm going to get a lawyer this time.
Okay.
Well, that's always a good thing. But so, what happened in the match that was so terrible?
Are you...
Yeah, I'll go into detail. They had a door, like a knock door. Okay. And they had taped Christmas bulbs to it. It was a holiday festive theme.
Plastic or glass?
I don't know. Okay. I didn't do it. And the commissioner approved on it. So it might have been sugar glass, someone said. Someone else said it's plastic. I don't know what it was made out of.
Okay.
So someone was slammed through it.
Okay.
And the commissioner turned around and said, well, you knew those bulbs were going to break. So that's intentionally blading or cutting yourself on purpose, which isn't allowed in New York State. And as a result, you're in violation of your promoter's license.
But did anyone actually get cut?
Not really. Scrapes.
So they're totally off the out of line on this one.
No one needed anything more than a baby wipe to clean themselves off.
Okay.
It looked impressive.
So it's another case of the state stepping in where it doesn't need to be.
Right.
Do we have we witnessed maybe whose back that was? Like, I know we've been to a couple of your shows, so do we know whose back it was that was all cut up and scraped up like that?
That was the Madness of Trip. I don't think you guys have been there for any of the times he's been there. And then High Voltage Omar, who you guys would have
Oh,
seen.
we know Omar.
Yes.
Okay.
He had some... He bled from his head, but after I saw him, it was barely even scrapes. It's just sweat mixed with a little scrape makes it look 10 times worse than it actually
always.
is.
Mm-hmm.
I've run into that myself.
Yep. Yeah.
Sweat's nasty.
Yeah. I took off his beanie and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
It's wouldn't even have scabbed up. That's how light it was.
So it wasn't my boys.
No, it wasn't your voice.
Should have been your boys.
The Nachi Mafia.
Yeah, the Nachi Mafia are the coolest ones you have.
They stir the sauce.
They stir the sauce.
So how is everything going? So you have your next schedule. Do you have, even with this whole commissioner thing going?
I'm going forward until they tell me otherwise.
Okay.
So when's the next one?
January 11th at Accelerate Sports Complex in Waitsboro, New York.
Off of Judd Road.
Off Judd Road.
Yeah.
If you cannot make it, eventually it will be up on YouTube. And there are other shows up on YouTube that you can always check out.
Where can they check those out on YouTube?
Just search for New York Championship Wrestling.
Okay. So that works.
The abbreviation or the whole thing?
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
The abbreviation will probably bring it up too.
I just want to make sure because
I always do the whole thing.
Because all I ever do is stalk your page and then I click on things. So
that's good to know.
So how many guys and girls do you have in your roster?
Usually about 30 a show. So the shows are usually pretty big.
Okay.
Well, I will say I never was a fan of wrestling. I was anti-wrestling. Never went to wrestling, but it was anti-wrestling. Oh. And then you handed me a ticket. And now I'm a fan. I have a T-shirt. And I follow my boys.
And that's what I tell everyone. I'm like, they're like, oh, I used to watch wrestling back a long time ago, and then I got out of it. Well, why? Well, you didn't like what you saw on TV, but being in person is completely different.
It is.
And I tell everyone, if you're not a fan, you show up to one show, you'll be a fan.
It's amazingly how much fun it is, and you get to yell and scream
and have fun,
and they always are there after, and you can talk to them, and they're all friendly people.
Yeah, they're all great guys.
I mean, I had one guy get down on his knees and swear fealty to me. It was great.
Nerds.
That was the Nerd Nation.
Yeah.
What's his stage name?
I haven't had him back since then, so I don't remember. Nathan something.
But yeah, that was. It's still. How often do you get to go to an event and have that happen and it's not a LARP?
Not often. Not often at all.
I'm just trying to imagine all of the times that I should have broken bones replicating the moves that I saw. My brother and I beating the shit out of each other. And the amount of times I've been sweet chinned music or power bombed. God.
All I know is it was neat getting a picture taken with those two because they literally looked over my head, looked down, and went, "Whoa!"
This teeny tiny little thing.
Dan Nachi's 6'8", Frank I think is 6'2",
and I'm 5'1".
You're 5'1".
That's when he did the usual. Where's the rest of you comment?
Frank has videos of just deadlifting 500 pounds, and I'm like, I'm tired just watching him.
They're just so much fun to watch. All your show was fun to watch. That was a surprise.
And for you nerds, we'll have Riley Shepard back. I don't think you guys got a chance to meet her, but she's the Gladiator of the Geeks. Oh. She was our initial women's champion. She is a LARPer.
We may have to go to the next event.
You said the 11th?
The 11th.
11th is what, a Saturday?
That's always
it all depends on, because we were invited to not the Vikings. We hang out with a different Viking event that weekend. We're toying with. We're not sure.
So I don't know. I might personally skip the Viking event, and I might go out and see it. You can go and hang out with the Viking all you want. I don't know. I'm interested. I wanna go back. It's been since what? I think November since I've seen a New York Championship Wrestling match. So, yeah, because I wasn't there for...
Yeah, I wanted to go see my boys, but I don't know. If something happened and I couldn't get out there.
Try to think really hard.
I don't know it.
Use that brain of yours.
Everything bleeds together.
Aww. I know that game.
Just like with the sweat.
True. Very true.
So, I don't know if you guys have been, but I have been watching the new Witcher series on Netflix.
I may have binged it because I had nothing better to do because I got banned from Family Christmas, as we all know.
And I think it's a bit too spoon, but I don't know about the whole spoilers thing. I don't know how soon or how unsoon?
I don't know.
2 weekends after the release.
2 weekends after the release.
All I can say about The
etiquette.
Witcher is I can't wait till it comes out. Netflix does things yearly, right?
No.
What do you mean no?
No. See, season 2 is coming out in 2021.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Well, it's almost 2020, so
Yeah. You got a year.
halfway there.
No.
I fell asleep 3 times watching the first episode.
The
so
first
I'm
episode was a little slow, and then it just picked the heck up. It's worth it.
I guess I'll try it again.
Keep trying,
It
because
was.
the first one is basically them introducing characters and stuff, and then you start watching and picking stuff up, and then suddenly in the middle I'm like, oh my god, I just figured out what's going on. And and then I had to call him on the phone. I know what's going on.
It's going to be confusing. So you've got 3 different timelines that are going on.
Okay.
That you got to keep in mind. The first episode takes place in the present, but then the majority of the time, if you're seeing the titular character, the Witcher, Geralt, on the screen, it takes place in the past.
Yes.
If you're seeing
the little girl,
it takes place. Ciri, it takes place in the present.
Yes.
And then there's
if
also
you're seeing the sorceress.
The sorceress Yennefer. If you're seeing her, it's either way in the past,
really, really in the past, yeah,
or
catching up to the
still in
present.
the past. Yeah. So.
But you don't figure that out till the middle. So at first it's confusing.
Yeah, at first it's like, what the fuck is going on?
And then one episode happens, is like, I figured it out. That painting. I called him, and he's like, not now. I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, I have to wait.
I know Salem isn't going to be happy, but can we talk about the first 5 minutes of The Mandalorian's last episode?
I have not seen the last episode.
The first 5 minutes are the best 5 minutes of anything I've ever seen in my life.
Because the last, I'm on episode 6, I think. I'm behind.
What happened to the end of episode 6?
Let me think.
Oh my god. Time to play some.
I have a brain that's got holes in it.
Did the one guy die at the end?
One guy die?
Oh my god. Oh boy.
So I'm really behind.
You're behind.
So you might be. So you're maybe only be like 1 episode behind. But without going into details, it's 2 stormtroopers on speeder bikes reporting in and having to wait and just having to hang out and wait. And they're bored, and they're just talking, and it's just 5 minutes
I'm looking forward
of brilliance. And then one sees a can off in the distance. He takes out his blaster, and he tries to shoot it, and he misses it 6 times.
Oh, that's great!
And then the other one pulls out his, and he takes a shot at it, misses it 6 times. He kind of shakes his blaster and shrugs. Must be the blaster. That's the problem.
They made fun of themselves. This is awesome.
Oh, it was so...
Because that's the oldest Star Wars joke ever.
It was fantastic. It was
I'm
the
looking
best
forward
5
to it.
minutes
No,
of
I have not
anything.
seen it yet because...
Even if Salem refuses to watch it, just watch that first 5 minutes.
I was going to watch it. I said, I'll watch a couple episodes of The Witcher, and then I'll just watch that. And the next thing I know, I watched the entire Witcher.
I got finished up with The Witcher, and then I saw that Letterkenny Season 8 came out.
Did you see there's a cartoon, too?
I don't want to watch the cartoon.
Oh, why not?
I don't
Give
know.
1 episode.
I don't like animated.
Was there a season 7 of Letterkenny that came out earlier this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like a couple months ago, now we have a season 8 already?
No, it wasn't a couple of months ago.
No, season 7's been out for a while,
Yeah.
but then...
It's on Hulu,
I thought
though.
season 8 was out for a while.
No, season 7's been out for quite a while, and then season 8 just came out.
Hulu just dropped it yesterday, I think.
I could have sworn I saw it.
So, no. And now they got the cartoon. And now Patches is going to go away from the microphone, digging for, let me guess, the smartphone to prove us wrong.
My intelligent phone. No, I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I'm trying to figure out what I watched.
The last season ended in Quebec.
Yeah, and he saw his girlfriend being kissed by the guy from the other Quebec guy.
That was season 8?
That was season 7. That was the end of season 7. I mean, you see it in the beginning of season 8, sure, but...
Yeah, because they have to start back up at that sec, because he's got to, the one rule he has is no cheating.
How are you now?
Good, and you?
Oh, not so bad.
Yeah, we are big fans.
I love Letterkenny.
Such a bad show.
No, see, that's where we disagree.
Yet you love this Power Rangers thing that you watch every
Because that was meant to be bad, and it becomes fantastic.
Are you sure? I'm sure there's a team out there that's going, man, this is the best thing I've ever created.
If I had 3 wishes, I would definitely waste one of those wishes to be in the writers' meeting on how they came up with that episode. Like, we can watch it. Like, it's a half hour.
Fly on the wall.
But
we may have to pull that up and watch it.
Okay, the synopsis, Robo Knight doesn't understand why humans are cutting down trees. It doesn't make sense. And then they go into the details of Christmas.
Okay, this doesn't sound too bad.
So one of the Power Rangers tells him to stand still in the middle of the mall because he's a Robo Knight, so he looks like a giant robot toy.
Okay.
And people are coming in and they're delivering presents, and then they take all these presents and then they ship them and Robo Knight off to Africa.
Oh my god.
To kids who have nothing. The entire time they're going back and they're recapping clips from other shows or previous shows to show like Robo Knight becoming friends with these people and learning human ways and everything. But like part of the brilliance of it is like he's standing still in the mall as people are delivering presents, but the guy inside the Robo Knight costume isn't standing still. He's wavering back and forth the entire time. And we won't get into the Robo Knight learning rap.
God.
I was just say, so far it doesn't sound like a bad thing, and now you just made it go downhill.
It's amazing. It is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
I hate that part of the 90s where they had like a...
90s? This is from 2016.
No.
That's 2016?
It's 2016.
I know. No. What I mean is
sad.
there was a part of the 90s where they had like a rap at the end of like every show. Like they had a rap at the end of like Bill Nye. There was the Pokemon rap. They had a rap at the end of what, Digimon, I think it was.
I don't know. I never saw the show.
There was just a rap at the end of everything. Like the Magic School Bus, I think, had a rap.
There were 2 Letterkenny seasons that came out this year.
7 and 8.
Yeah, 7 and 8.
What time when did season 7 come out? Because
October 11th. I knew I watched it that long ago.
Holy shit! They're just cranking that shit out, aren't they?
Right, because it's horse shit, and anyone can fucking write it.
It is not.
We need.
The worst goddamn show. I watch it for like Tannis and the other slutty chick.
Kate?
Yes.
There you go. What about Bonnie McMurray? Bonnie McMurray.
Bonnie's alright too.
You got a thing for Bonnie?
Everyone has a thing for Bonnie.
Everyone has things for Bonnie.
Actually, Bonnie is pretty.
Like, I pitch a cabin instead of a tent.
Oh!
How Canadian of you.
You got the joke. Ding. We need to shut the fuck up, Dusty.
10 points to Hufflepuff.
We do not need one of those. Can't we drop that?
No.
We already did Shut the Fuck Up, Dusty on After Hours. We did it on Delivery Bros. Do we really need it on the sock drawer?
Yeah. Speaking of After Hours.
Uh-huh.
What do we have planned for After Hours? Because I actually came up with this, and I reached out to Chris to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
We have something planned for After Hours.
Yes, we do.
But before we get into that, what do you have planned when it comes to your New Year's? Because we know New Year's is coming up in a couple of days now.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely
same thing I had.
Fucking nothing.
Probably watching The Witcher until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Hey,
honestly, toss a coin to your Witcher, man.
But yeah, because I had that plans too, and then all of a sudden the group chat with Realm of the Mist, our home, went, hey, I've got a really good idea from Salem. And he said, because After Hours, you're probably not aware of, After Hours is literally a show done at night where basically different podcast people from Realm of the Mist get together drinking alcohol and just talk about whatever gets in their heads.
Yep, I listened to the
that's right,
one last time I was here.
So he says, why don't we count in the New Year's with more alcohol and do After Hours?
Let's do a 2-hour special. Counting in the new year. And we will just get as many people as we can together, get a bunch of drinks together, and just bullshit as much as possible, like what we're doing literally right now.
Yeah, but this is going to be a lot more alcohol.
A lot more alcohol.
You've been put on my fridge. I see something more stronger, so I'm really going to get into trouble.
Yeah, I have...
You put a Southern Comfort
I have
up
Southern
there,
Southern Comfort up on your fridge.
So you heard how the After Hours was last time, Patches. Yep. Can you imagine me on Southern Comfort doing this?
Have you had the St. Martin's guava berry rum?
No.
Have I ever brought that over?
No.
Okay. I originally drank it probably back in 2007, 2008, when a friend of mine, his fiance's aunt and uncle smuggled it in from St. Martin because you couldn't get it in the U.S.
Oh, geez.
And it was amazing. And then I went years dry because it got smuggled in. And then I'm like, man, I wonder if I can order it online. So I had to order it from New Jersey and had it smuggled into New York.
Why does it have to be smuggled?
I don't know, but they now sell it around here.
Oh, they do?
So the liquor store down here.
Northern? Yeah, Black River, and you've got Northern.
The one across from the pizza place over here.
Oh.
It's by Capitol Theater.
I know
what you're talking about.
But,
it starts with a B, doesn't it?
yeah, it's B something.
I know, okay.
Either way, I found it there.
Bostwick.
How expensive?
Not very expensive. I think like $18. Mm-hmm. And it's ridiculous. The bar that I frequent, 16 Stone, I brought it there, and I've left bottles there, and they're gone because the bartenders end up just drinking it all because it's that fantastic.
I may have to get this.
What'd you call it again?
It's St. Martin's Guava Berry Rum.
St. Martin's Guava Berry Rum. I don't know if I'm a big fan of guava berry.
I want to try it.
You will be.
I want to try it.
The bottle is fantastic because there is a very scary Haitian-looking man on the label. He's pretty terrifying.
Hey, if I'm going to be 2 hours talking with pretty much just males, making fun of everything comes out of my mouth, it sounds like I need that stuff.
Oh, you're just being petty.
Is there going to be another one of those counters?
You're just being petty.
Where's the shut the fuck up Salem counter, huh?
Oh, little T-Rex arms just going. Shut the fuck up, Dusty.
Uh-huh.
Bing. Oh, man. So, we have our D&D campaign coming up that we're going to be doing after our recording here. Hopefully, because we're bringing in a new person that we actually don't know very well. Nope. You know this person very well.
I'm surprised she's still alive.
That doesn't bode well.
What?
On Monday, we went over to a mutual friend's house, and we had a Christmas Eve get together with like a Secret Santa thing, and she ended up downing a whole glass of peanut butter whiskey on top of everything that she drank beforehand.
What the fuck?
After she opened her present, she disappeared for like a good hour and a half and summoned demons in the bathroom.
Oh, God.
She was gone. Gone.
Oh, good. Do we...
This is why we don't drink during the D&D.
She's not expecting us to provide beverages and whatnot.
Nope. First thing I put on there is bring your own beverage, bring your own snacks, and snacks to share.
You know, it was a party, so drinking during a party and drinking during D&D sessions was still a party, but, you know.
Yeah.
It's just...
I'm not encouraging drinking this session because there's supposed to be an ice storm coming.
I don't see that happening. It's way too nice out.
Well, see, that's the thing. It is right now, but it's supposed to drop around 4 o'clock.
I don't believe it.
And I've been looking at the radars. It's coming.
I don't believe it.
So,
don't believe it.
Don't believe it?
Don't believe it.
I'm part of the not believing it, Chris.
I'm hoping.
I have no choice but to not believe it. I drive for a living. I don't want
to. He has to drive in the morning.
I don't want to have to do that.
You gotta drive tonight.
Yeah, you have to drive tonight. Well, they're saying the worst of it's going to be basically the early hours of the morning when he goes to work, when the rest of us are asleep.
Yeah, it seems way too nice to generate.
Well, right now, yeah, but temperatures drop. They do.
So we have we've been actually talking a lot about a lot of the games that when you come by, we'll play those games with you. Our favorite so far was the film.
Yes, it's on my wish list, but no one got it for me for Christmas.
I've got to ask, do you have any more new games that you have gotten since then?
I do have one down in the car that I consider bringing up, but my hands are way too full coming up. Called What Do You Mean?
Oh boy. I think some people might know this one, but
yeah, that's pretty basic as far as games go.
Is it like a Cards Against Humanity kind of setup?
Yeah, except Cards Against Humanity is a trash pile game.
Sucks.
And What Do You Mean is actually kind of fun, where you get a picture and then you have to come up with a caption based on whatever card you have.
You'd be good at that. I'd be lousy at that.
I don't know. You never really know.
Well, it's like when we play Jackbox on TV and we do the T-shirt one. Your slogans tend to win.
Yeah, because my slogans
my drawings win, but his slogans win.
My slogans are really dumb though. Like, got the cheese. Just the dumbest fucking shit in the world.
But it works.
Exactly. You're coming up with something that you're trying so hard. You're really trying to come up with that Pitter Patter, Let's Get At Her.
Yeah.
You're really trying to come up with that one right there, and mine is just really dumb. Like, don't shove light bulbs in your asshole. Like,
and then somehow it works with the drawings I do, which shouldn't because we're not the same person. But the T-shirt always seems to be my drawing. His slogan wins every time.
I love that game.
It's so much. Jackbox is so much fun.
Those are enjoyable.
We only have the one set. I wanted to get more because they went on sale, but then I kind of spent money.
Speaking of T-shirts,
What a bunch of trash pandas.
Oh, got my Baltimore Ravens championship T-shirt.
Doesn't matter. They're
And your purple kilt, I noticed.
My purple kilt.
Let me guess, they're playing today.
They're playing against the Steelers.
We're making the playoffs. We're beating them because they benched all their starters, and my Pittsburgh Steelers are horseshit. Absolute horseshit.
So this is the one with
trash.
This is the game that decides everything? Or?
No, not at all.
This game doesn't decide shit.
No, they're losing in their first playoff game, and we're losing in our first playoff game if we make it, because my team is trash.
That's pretty much how it's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens are very, very good at getting to the playoffs.
So this isn't the playoffs.
Most of the time, it's just barely.
That was the last week of the season.
Most of the time, it's just barely getting to the playoffs. And then they're just going to fucking dump it.
I thought your team was doing really well this year.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter when you only have one and done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
One and done.
Yeah, like I've told everyone for the last 6 months or 6 weeks, every coach in the league has a game plan to stop the Ravens in the playoffs, and it's gonna happen because they're pretty one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Sam.
That's just I know this is gonna happen. The Ravens haven't seen a Super Bowl since what, 2012?
Yeah, I think so.
And they won probably because of the light failure. I want to say they
was
beat.
A light failure?
I want to say the halftime light failure. I want to say they beat San Francisco because of that or something. But fourth quarter light failure or something like that. I want to say the mass chaos of the light failure.
Or just the fact that Kaepernick was bad.
Kaepernick sucks. But they
has nothing to do
with
with his personal beliefs. I kind of support those. He was just not a good player.
Like, watching the Baltimore Ravens playing this year, I'm going, yeah, this is great. But I just don't see them.
You're so going to be disappointed.
I don't see them getting another ring for a while.
So you're not going to be able to see them making any baskets?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I just like today because today it's the Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have a Ravens fan here, you got a Steelers fan there.
We have all of our starters in, but all of our starters are fourth string.
Now they're talking stuff that makes no sense. Okay, keep going.
I don't know. It's not stuff that I really know either. I just kind of.
Because I thought starters were like hors d'oeuvres you put on the table.
No, hors d'oeuvres or hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres. Fucking French. How the fuck did they come up with that word? Hors d'oeuvres. Jesus.
Oh, we're going to offend the French people today?
Yes.
Okay. What did you just say?
It doesn't matter. Only the French people get it.
Oh.
He spoke that pretty fluently. He may be one of them. he may be a sleeper agent.
I don't know. Try to attack him. If he runs, we'll know.
That's horrible. The French were actually amazing military strategists, and then World War II happened.
Same thing with Poland. Poland was some of the best warriors ever.
And then
World War II happened.
World War One.
World War One happened to them, but before that, I mean, some of the strongest, smartest war. Yeah, they were amazing, and then it's sad. Lose one war.
Yeah, you lose one war. It's like the biggest one in history, and people just, fucking, they'll give you shit for it. Like, we still don't stop hearing about fucking World War II. It's been, over 70 years?
It was a big deal, though. We haven't had anything like that since. Everything else has been skirmishes.
We have a terrible fucking war going on right now that's lasted even longer.
Yeah, but
the war on drugs.
But it doesn't involve everyone.
True. It could involve. It might as well involve everyone, though. Like, everyone's really being really fucking dumb. Brexit's being dumb.
Let's not... Remember the rule? We don't talk politics because it makes everyone get angry or down or sad. We're just to be funny. So let's talk about the weird thing I found at Anacosky.
Oh, boy. You are just trying.
Oh, that's a sour?
Yeah, we got a sour. Oh, are you happy?
I'm super happy patches.
Is this a Happy Patches?
That's a Happy Patches.
I picked it up because I like the label. What do you see on the label there, Salem?
So I'm looking at a monkey that's kind of got the whole see no evil thing going on right now.
Don't fruit the green tongue.
Can I like take time to explain it, or are you just gonna sit
I'm excited.
there? I'm sure you are.
Over the green tongue?
Yes.
All right.
There's this green tongue that's sticking out. It's got like this Gene Simmons kind of thing going. You know, I'm about ready to listen to this can, and it's gonna be doing the same 4 fucking chords over and again.
But it's got trees. It's got the stars. I mean, this is a really beautiful label.
I'm sorry, I'm still just not done making fun of Kiss just yet. Fucking Peter Criss.
There's even purple on there, like you like.
So he's got like this sort of spring thing going with his tail. It looks like it's all sprung up because it's all sour and whatnot. He's covering he's got like 4 hands here. Now I know monkeys are supposed to have like super feet and whatnot, but this is definitely clearly 4 hands. This is hands. This is like.
Do I have to take the can away?
No.
from you?
I'm describing. Okay. I'm describing this what I'm looking at here. This is what we're gonna be drinking today. Actually, like in the bit of a background behind the monkey here, it looks like an eye with a spirally iris kind of pupil sort of thing. This is called Victory, Sour Monkey Tripel.
Yes, but the cool thing is the description on the back.
Oh boy.
It's tastefully tart with mystical flavors.
Mystical flavors
from Cash Money Millionaires Mystical, or no Limit Soldiers Mystical.
What?
Oh, you know who I'm talking about.
No,
Mystical.
No.
Shake that ass. Watch yourself.
Oh.
Shake that ass. Show me what you're working with.
No.
There is more to the description.
There's more to the description.
That is the official theme song of my Tuesday night role-playing group.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
It's all right. My raid group in Destiny, our official theme song was the safety dance.
All right.
Fruity notes from imported Belgian yeast swirl through a precise souring, pucker up to a bite of citrus-laden tang, ending with a delectable experience. Oh, he's just opening.
I'm cleaning my palate.
Yeah, he's got to clean the palate. So here we go. Open up the.
I've got watermelon and sea salt on, and it's awful.
He's getting into his
So
potato chips.
It's the malt is Pilsner. Hops are Technang.
You'll see alcohol content on the beer.
Let's see, ABV. What do we got? 9.5% ABV. Got nothing but a bunch of crunching going on here.
It's his fault. He brought him.
So
hey, this is what happens when you say, "Hey, find something different," and I'm like, I don't have much of a budget. Oh wait, there's a monkey.
Just spiced out. That's it. So we've got what looks like a standard yellowish color for our beverage here.
Yep, it's a typical pea color,
so
which is to be
typical
expected.
piss color. We're gonna take a sniff here of what we think for the smell.
Well, it does smell fruity.
Yeah, it does.
You got smell the sour.
Yeah, citrusy sour, and then we're gonna drink. We're just gonna. I don't know.
We're gonna spill it all over our lap.
Patches and I are
Except
probably
just
gonna
me.
shoot this right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Ooh, ooh, that's sour.
We're gonna fight over who gets that bottle.
I'm gonna win.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble? Just fucking fight the fuck out of each other.
Sour beer is the best. It makes me so happy.
I've never had this before.
Oh.
Because I've never heard of the sour, so I'm like, okay, sour monkey, I'll try it.
The first time I had one was
man.
at 16 Stone, and it was called Telltale Tart. And I'm like, that's an amazing name. I'm going to try this. And I'm like, oh, sour beer is a thing. It only took me 38 years to find out that I like sour beer.
Well, this is my first sour beer.
It was amazing, right?
Does 16 Stones have that?
No, they started brewing their own stuff.
But,
of course they don't.
But Sour Monkey, I recommend this. This is good.
Is it called Sour Monkey?
See right there,
Oh, yeah,
Sour Monkey.
Sour Monkey.
I will admit, I literally picked it up because it said Sour Monkey. It was a monkey with a green tongue on it.
What's so fascinating about this monkey with the green tongue?
He's so cute. I mean, look at him. And his tongue is so shiny. This is what happens when you say, hey, why don't you go pick out something for us to do? And I have no budget. Because this is one of the most affordable things we've had.
Great success.
So seriously, if you are a fan of sour beer,
This is it.
Highly suggested.
Which is funny because I don't like beer. But this I'll drink.
The sour is a nice cut for the hops and bitter.
I've been
Where have you been? I finally have a beer. So when I go to a bar, I can ask for a sour beer, and I
no
so
bars have sour beers.
So I'm doomed to keep asking for stuff that's not beer.
Not unless you go to a fancy bar with a bunch of craft beers.
Yeah.
Oh,
you do one of those bars.
Otherwise, you're gonna get your Utica Swill and Bud and Labatt's.
Which is why I made you take me to Vignetto's the other day when I wanted to go out. I called Sal. I'm like, I want to go out. He's like, I'll go to this cheap bar. I'm like, no, we're going to Vignetto's so I can get my Cosmopolitan.
You can make that anywhere.
You can make it Cosmopolitan anywhere.
Yeah, but this lady makes it special for me. She knows my taste. The bartender's awesome.
All right.
Somebody goes to Vignetto a lot.
Hey, where else can you get fried calamari with your Cosmopolitan?
Everywhere in the area because there's a bunch of Italian restaurants in the area.
Not true. Some of the places he takes me to barely serve food.
Such as?
Well, that one place that you only get wings and nothing else.
Yeah, those have the best wings in the area, and I've been wanting them since we went there last.
It is good wings, I'll give you that.
Fucking dope. Also, there's more than just wings there.
Not much, but there is.
I'm just saying, there are more than... Like, the wings are the reason to go there. And the beer. I actually found a place that's going to be really nice. It's, there's no food there. Which is the best part, so there's nothing to be disappointed about.
No, but that's dangerous, though, because if there's no food and I haven't eaten... And...
You eat before you go.
Oh, okay.
Or you don't eat.
Or you don't eat and just get fucked up.
Yeah.
But here's why I want to go there.
Okay, fine.
And I'll go there alone. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Okay? 50 cent... Shut the fuck up, cat. 50-cent games of pool.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll go.
Right?
I will go with
50-cent games of pool.
Because that's usually where we blow all our money is at the pool table.
God, I love billiards.
It's so much fun. I'm terrible at it. He's good at it, but it's still fun.
Fuck it. I had a billiards table.
Is it a decent table or is it one of those that's all tore up?
It's a 50-cent table.
It's a 50-cent table.
Well, no, we went to one place where they're still charging $1 and the felt is already pulled up and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
that was a dive and a half.
That was...
So for 50 cents, is it actually a smooth table or is it all
it's a good table. It's a good table.
We'll see that.
You know, they actually have pool cues.
They actually have? Really? Not like that other place?
Not like that other place that you're still describing.
I got in so much trouble there because there was a nice pool stick there. So I started using it and it turned out the drunk lady that went out to throw up in the alley was hers. And she comes back in and she's like, "You've got my stick." I'm like, I didn't know.
There's only one fucking pool cue here. It was like we were sharing it. It was a fucking dumpster fire, man.
What place was it?
It was the mill. Fucking dumpster fire.
We almost killed a homeless drifter there. What?
It's bad.
What?
The last time I was there, I think me and some other friends and we're drinking and we're hanging out, and then this drifter guy comes in. He starts talking to us, and he's from California. And no one knows who he is. So my buddy's like, "We could kill this drifter and no one would ever know." And I'm like, no one would ever know. And then we left. before we killed this homeless drifter.
You have some interesting friends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I would have been the voice of reason.
To kill him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I was there, I'd be like, oh, I've got 47 different ways that I'm looking at it right now.
Am I the only one that would have been saying no?
Yes, absolutely. They ended up saying no. That's why it's disappointing.
It's not disappointing. There's no reason to take a human life for just fun.
So, your shower, do you have one of those stoppers in your tub?
Well, I have a rubber stopper I have to put in it.
Does that rubber stopper have like one of those little chain things?
No, I broke it.
Oh, you broke it. So that's what your cat is dragging along the floor right now.
What? What? Is that what she's got?
Yeah.
Well, fucking let her have fun, I guess. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, I broke it the other night. I was taking a bath and I pulled it out and it pulled out in my hand. So I just set it down on the toilet. I forgot all about it.
You got your fat orange cat just kind of stalking. Just like, oh.
I was like, what is that?
What is this?
Can I eat it?
Oh.
That would be Cinder.
Is it edible?
No.
Okay, so I have to take that back.
I'm trying to escape.
So when we're done recording, I'll have to go get that.
Yep. Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah,
I was trying to figure out how you even knew
time.
About what was in my bathtub. Like, where are you going with this? I didn't realize behind you was a cat playing with the stopper thing.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
man.
Oh, Cinder's got it now?
Up
okay.
Oh, boy.
It looks like I need to get a new stopper thing.
You need new cats.
No, I do not need. These ones
need
are
dogs.
great. They are dogs. That one fetches.
No.
It does.
Prove it.
Well, Celeste, where's your toy? She fetches balls and rubber toys, and she also walks on a leash.
She'll probably fetch this paperclip if you throw it good enough.
Don't break that's my art tablet.
Celeste, come here. That's not Celeste. That's the fat one.
That's Cinder.
That's
when we're off,
yeah, we'll show you.
I will find her toy and I'll throw it. Yeah, she plays fetch. She loves it.
All right.
Well, I was stuck after surgery when I had the hole in my head.
Hey, if you're not really doing anything for New Year's Eve, why don't you come by and we'll join us for the
podcast?
It's just 2 hours of chatting.
Maybe. I will see if my plans change.
Instead of drinking alone.
I might just play Overwatch all night.
That sounds fun too. I haven't played that in a while.
I could have a master's degree in anything, or I have that many hours in Overwatch, and I've got gold borders and gold stars, bitches.
You're also okay. You are in debt, though.
I'm already in debt.
You're in debt.
I'm already $30,000 in debt.
My bad.
Wait a minute. So you could have gone to college and spent $30,000 being in debt, or start wrestling and I think you did a better job with the wrestling.
Wrestling and gold borders and stars in Overwatch. I'm almost platinum.
I really think that you've actually done well.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't play Overwatch.
Okay, so in Overwatch, every 100 levels you get a star.
Yeah.
And you start off at silver, and then you start off at bronze, then you go to silver, then you go to gold, and then you go to platinum.
Yeah.
So 5 stars changes your color. So that'd be 600 total, so 612, 1,800 levels of Overwatch.
It's his way of saying he doesn't have a life. He just plays Overwatch.
Holy shit.
Now guess how many stars I have? None! I'm so bad at it.
And in my hour total, I'm probably up to 1,800 hours on the game.
Jesus. God, you are just about right there with my Dragon Age Origins.
And I'm not good at the game either, which is the real kicker.
Oh, I love playing it. I suck at it. I love playing it. That's how many hours I used to have in WoW before I finally... I quit cold turkey. And
but over how many years, though?
4.
Yeah, that's over 2.
Yeah. I also had to give birth and have kids and stuff.
Well, I figured that'd be a big jump in time.
Yeah.
You're home.
I was heavy gamer, and then had to get off the gaming for a while. And then the kids got old enough to game too, so now I'm back to gaming. But right now I'm addicted to Brawlhalla.
I almost ordered Skyrim on Christmas for the 3rd time.
On the fridge or on your watch?
No, on PS4 this time.
Oh.
I've actually been thinking about doing another Skyrim playthrough, but then I realized I love myself. Why would I do that?
I've been actually trying to find something I can do that's along that vein on the computer, on an old computer, and I haven't found anything the computer won't go, I'm gonna die if you put this on me.
In Skyrim, one of my favorite things I did is I broke into someone's house and they attacked me with a dagger, and I had like an orc, and I just wanted to up my shield. So it was on the Xbox 360. So I crumpled up a magic card and I jammed it in the trigger. So he had the shield up, and then I left it for hours. Yep. And all he would do was attack, and my shield blocking just kept going up and up and up until it got maxed out.
I did that with I used a piece of tape over the trigger, but then I found a frost troll in the middle of nowhere. I had like the best armor and whatnot, but my block was shitty, and I just put the block up. I put myself in a corner, and he was just bah, 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 and I just walked away.
You cheaters!
I made my guy a shield basher, so you could hold the shield and run, and then knock your opponent across.
Yeah, you just run.
So just shield bash people into like caverns and everything.
Oh my god!
It was the best.
Such a good game.
Skyrim had such a bunch of shit that you could just do. And I decided to do it all. I just wanted to do it all.
I like watching people play, but I've actually never played.
While simultaneously being a sneak archer.
Sneak archer?
Yeah.
That's the only way to play Skyrim. Sneak archer.
I remember one of my first deaths in it is, I'm like, oh, it's a giant. I'm going to go fight the giant at level 2. And then he hammered down on me, and my corpse went flying all the way up in the air until the fact that the game reloaded before I'd even come down.
No, he was still probably ascending into the air by the time the game reloaded.
So I got time to reload.
That was one of the bugs that Bethesda had in the game, and they're just like, fuck it, it's hilarious, we're gonna keep it. Oh, So I think we're winding down.
We're gonna need to because we gotta put out snacks and stuff. People
gotta
are coming.
start preparing for the.
Did you get your meat
epicness.
tray?
I did get a meat tray. Last D&D one, we did a meat tray, and it was the best.
You're supposed to find some with cheese on it.
I know, I got cheese too, but like I got the meat tray, but then I bought cheese separately.
Oh, okay. Did you disappointed the people that like
so
cheese?
it's still a meat tray with a side of cheese.
It's a side of cheese.
So not a meat and cheese tray.
It's kind of like describing us. There's the meat on the side of cheese.
Oh yeah, you're a loaf of milk, all right.
Gouda.
All right. Well,
creamy goat cheese.
Gross. Signing off is the sock drawer. Thank you so much for joining us, Patches.
Thank you for having me.
And honestly, I really think that you should join us for New Year's. I think that'd be a fun time. It's not like people are gonna be there celebrating with us during New Year's. We're not gonna be doing it live. We're gonna be just recording it and then setting it out.
But in the meantime, you can find us on Facebook under the sock drawer, not the dirty one, not the one about socks, the one that actually has a picture of a sock. That's us. We're on Twitter.
A very tropical sock.
Yeah, it's a rather tropical sock.
And then we're on Twitter. You can tweet to us. No one has. Please do. Discord.
You should change that to like a different sock for each episode.
Oh, that could be fun.
Just take a picture of a new sock.
A different sock.
And then
it gives you actually a reason to buy a new sock too.
Ooh.
I've got nice new ones. But anyway, you can find us on YouTube. And it's the place Realm of the Mist uploads us, which I've told is Spotify and more.
Anchor.fm.
Yes.
Find us on Anchor.
So
check out New York Championship Wrestling on Facebook and the YouTubes.
Are you on Google Plus?
Am I on Google Plus?
You are now.
I guess I am now.
No, you're not on Google Plus.
No, it's gone.
Right.
Nobody's on Google Plus. Not even Google Plus is on Google Plus.
All right.
Did Google make something that failed?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like another MySpace.
Yeah. But anyway, see you next year, people.
Be well, everybody.